Hello everyone. My topic is essential issues in multiprocess system. Introduction. An operating system for good performance is more difficult for shared memory multiprocessor as compared to unique processor. Multiprocess requires the different issues to be considered at the time of designing. For example, the overhead of considerance requires careful attention to the placement of the data in order to reduce the number of cache misses. Similarly, in large systems, the distribution of memory across the system also need to track the location of data where it is placed and improve memory access locality. Multiprocessor. What is a multiprocessor? Multiprocessor is a computer system with two or more central processing units share full access to a common RAM. The main object of using a multiprocessor is to boost the system exception speed, with the other objective behind being fault and application matching. There are two types of multiprocessor. One is called shared memory multiprocessor and other is called distributed multiprocessor. In shared memory multiprocessor, all the CPUs shares the common memory, but in a distribution memory multiprocess, every CPU has its own private memory. This is the diagram of multiprocessor operating system. Main memory, CPU 1 and 2, ionic processor units. Multiprocessor is a term used in an operating system to determine the execution of numerous concurrent processors in a system, each of which runs on a different CPU or core, rather than a single processor at any given moment. When used with this concept, multiprocessing is something contract with multitasking, which may use only one processor but switches it between jobs in time slice. Application of multiprocessor and as a uniprocessor such as single instruction, single data stream. Multiprocessor such as single instruction, multiple data stream, which is usually used for processing multiple series of instructions in a single perspective such as multiple instruction, single data stream, which is used for describing hyperthreading or pipeled processor. Inside a single system for executing multiple individual series of instructions is multiple representative such as multiple instruction, etc. Multiple processor. The most important difference between shared memory multiprocessor and uniprocessor is the number of processors. Although uniprocessor system software may allow already deal with consequence issues, the multiprocessors create the proper parallels with additional complications that can affect both the correctness and performance of uniprocessor ranges. The idea can be applied on the synchronization of uniprocessor frequently, such as displaying interrupt in the kernel or depending on the non-permittability of several threads are not directly applicable on multiprocessor. Although they can be allowed only one single processor to be in kernel at a time, single processor to be executed in several at a time. All the requests are not capable for performance result. Benefits of using a multiprocessor: enhanced performance, multiple application, multitasking inside an application, high throughput and responsiveness, hardware sharing among CPUs. Types of multiprocessor. There are two main types: symmetric multiprocessor, asymmetric multiprocessor. In symmetric multiprocessor, CPUs are connected like this. Symmetric multiprocessing systems are those that treat all CPUs equally. Asymmetric multiprocessing is a non-unique memory access. Multiprocessing and clearate multiprocessing are all options for dividing system resource in system where all CPUs are not equal. Multiprocessors come in a variety of shape and size. Asymmetric and asymmetric multiprocessors are the two basic types of multiprocessor. They follow specifications. Asymmetric multiprocessing. Each CPU is an asymmetric system is assigned a certain duty. Master processor is charge of giving instruction to all the other processors. Master-slave relationship exists in an assignment invention of symmetric multiprocessor, where the only forms of multiprocessor assembled. This is also the less expensive option. Advantages of multiprocessor. Multiprocessor system has a number of advantages and benefits. Some of them are system reliability. Even if one processor fails in a multiprocessor system, the system will not come to standard still. Grateful degradation refers to capacity to continue working. Split hardware breakdown. For example, if a multiprocessor system has five processors and one of them breaks, the remaining four processors continue to function. As a result, the machine only slows down rather than coming up, increasing throughput. When several processors operate together, the system throughput improves. A number of processors that can be completed in a given amount of time. Where there are n processors, the throughput improves by the fact of a above n. Difference between a multiprocessor and multi-computer. Multiprocessor is a computer that has two or more central processing units that can execute memory tasks, whereas a multi-computer is a computer that have several processors connected interconnected network to conduct a calculation task. A multiprocessor system is a single computer with many CPUs, whereas a multi-computer system is a collection of a computer that works together as one. Programs in a multiprocessor are typically easier, whereas programming multi-computer systems are typically more challenging. Parallel computing is supported by multiprocessor, whereas distributed computer is supported by multi-computers. Increasing throughput. If several processors operate together, system throughput improves, or the number of processors that can complete in a given amount of time. When there are n processors, improves by the fact of about n numbers. Here, the difference of multiprocessor and multi-computers are In a multiprocessor, they have two or more central processing units, whereas in this, all computers come under of the works. Processing in a multiprocessor are typically easier, whereas programs in multi-computer systems are typically more challenging. Parallel computing is supported by multiprocessors, whereas distributed computing is supported by multi-computers. Thank you. Right. Forgive me.